Think your cat's been acting a little lonely? Despite a reputation for being aloof and independent, cats still crave human attention. As intelligent hunters, cats need a bite of mental and physical kick through activities like hunting, climbing, and play. Without these activities, they might get bored or frustrated, leading to major behavioral issues. Today, we explore a few signs that your cat's feeling lonely and how to change that. Destructive behavior. Now, we know that cats have a natural need to scratch, helping them keep their nails nice and trimmed. But when they start scratching too much or scratch in unwanted places, like your favorite furniture, curtains, or duvets, it might be a sign that they're bored. In the wild, cats get to hunt and interact with other felines. For cats who live indoors, the absence of these activities can lead to behaviors like knocking items over, often out of sheer boredom or a desire for attention. So what can you do to stop this behavior? Well, for one, giving your cat interactive toys and scratch pads is a good way to keep them mentally and physically stimulated. Clinginess. Now, there's no doubt cats are super territorial and tend to see you as a part of their home turf. Cats see humans as a member of their little kitty fam, but it's not all out of love. There's also a basic survival instinct at play here, seeing their owner as their big giant protector. Let's be honest, we all have trouble balancing work and personal life, so there are obviously times that you have to leave your cat alone. There's a good chance that if you have just one indoor cat, it'll get bored at some point, and a bored cat will unfortunately start to feel lonely. Now, if your cat starts to act too attached to you, like following you around wherever you go, this could be a red flag that it might not be doing too well emotionally. Many pets go through separation anxiety at some point in their lives, which can manifest in a dependent and clingy behavior. One way you can tackle this is by providing your cat with lots of engaging things to do when you're not at home, like placing food puzzles around the house to mimic their hunting instincts, or buying interactive toys such as laser tags or feather wands. Another way around this is adopting a new cat, someone they can play with while you're away. Excessive meowing. Now, cats are not as expressive as dogs with their barks and howls, but they have sure mastered the art of communication through unique vocalizations like meowing, purring, and even hissing. But if your feline friend engages in excessive meowing, especially at night, it might be a sign of boredom, driven by a need for attention from their favorite humans. This behavior is more common in older cats who want to make sure that they're not alone. For starters, it always helps to have a consistent sleep routine. You can also engage your cat in regular play sessions to reduce nighttime restlessness and ensure that they have a way to channel their energies before they hit the sack. Litter box problem. Now, dealing with a cat that avoids going to the litter box can be challenging, but it's important to understand that they're not doing it out of spite. Cats, being naturally tidy creatures, often avoid the litter box as a way to tell you something isn't quite right in the world. Whether they skip the litter box due to medical issues or environmental factors, or simple stress, it's your job as a cat parent to figure out what's going on. And once you've ruled out medical problems like kidney stones or a bad case of UTI, it's a good idea to focus on the box itself. Remember, cats have sensitive noses, and if you've recently changed the brand or type of litter, that could be the issue. To tackle this, consider using different types of litter boxes and placing them side by side to let your cat make a choice. And if you need to switch to another type of litter, do it gradually by adding a bit more of the new product each time you change the litter until your kitty is comfortable with their new litter. Excessive sleep. Now, we all know cats love to nap. For most cats, activity levels peak in the evening or early morning. And while cats do experience deep sleep, much like humans, they often find themselves in a state of gentle snoozing. During these light naps, cats manage to rest while staying alert, with signs like slightly open eyes or twitching ears. Now, this may come as a surprise to you, but about 3/4 of a cat's sleep time is made up of this light slumber, and only 1/4 for deep sleep. Given these distinct sleep patterns, it's common to find your cat wandering the house, especially during the night. For most felines, this sleep pattern isn't too much of an issue as long as they have adequate food, water, and a clean litter box. But if boredom or stress sets in, cats might extend their sleeping hours beyond the typical 12 to 16 a day. If your cat spends a considerable amount of time dozing off when left alone at home, it might be a sign that your cat is bored and lonely. You might wonder, what can you do to help your kitty feel less lonely? Well, for starters, you can try to set up more outdoor distractions, like a bird feeder near a window, to let your cat have her share of fun watching birds. You can also try installing shelves for climbing. Transforming your outdoor space into a stimulating playground will help reduce boredom and promote mental and physical workout. Sudden aggression. Loneliness in cats may even evoke anger, leading to irritation and, at times, even sadness. This can manifest in simple actions like swatting your hand, or develop into more concerning behaviors, such as hissing, spitting, or scratching a little child. Some cats may even start nipping at their mates out. Now, this behavior can be very concerning for you as a cat owner. So, here's what you need to know. If your cat acts aggressively out of the blue, it may be a result of persistent loneliness. Your feline friend might be putting the blame on you for leaving them alone for extended periods of time, expressing their unhappiness through teeth and claws, in a potentially dangerous way for you and your loved ones. From vertical spaces for climbing to cozy hideaways for alone time and multiple scratching posts to satisfy those natural instincts of scratching and clawing, it's all about creating the right environment for your cat. These measures can help minimize the risk of aggressive behavior. But remember, if the aggression persists, it's important to speak to a vet for professional guidance on how to manage your cat's emotional well-being. Overg Grooming. Now, what happens if a cat spends too much time licking herself? During grooming, cats release natural feel-good hormones called endorphins, which means if your cat is stressed, they might engage in a little extra grooming, which might lead to potential skin problems and hair loss in your cat. While grooming is generally a normal and natural cat behavior, it becomes a concern when it distracts your cat from their regular activities like eating, playing, or sleeping. If you catch your cat over grooming, don't punish them, as this can add even more stress and make the issue even worse. Instead, consider leaving an unwashed shirt or blanket with your scent in a sealed bag to help your kitty feel a little less lonely. You can also try using a spray or a plug-in pheromone product to help relieve their stress. Apply this to objects or surfaces to calm your kitty down, creating a more relaxed environment for them. Antisocial behavior. Now, cats may be independent creatures, but that doesn't mean they're antisocial. Just like humans, cats like a bit of alone time. But it's important to remember that cats are actually social animals and just express their social nature differently than, say, dogs. When a cat is feeling sad, it may show antisocial behavior by losing interest in activities that bring them joy, like playing. Even naturally independent cats can become clingy or demanding if they are sad. Now, as a cat owner, witnessing your once lively clout chaser become sad can be a little heart-wrenching. For starters, recognizing these antisocial behaviors as a sign of their emotional state is one step in the right direction. Giving them all the right attention, care, and a supportive environment can help your cat navigate their feelings during tough times. Loss of appetite. Now, if there's one thing all cats get psyched up about, it's meal times. Just like humans, cats go through a range of emotions. Sometimes, these emotions can affect their appetite. For example, if a cat feels lonely due to the loss of a loved one, you might see changes in their behavior, like not responding when you call them for dinner, or leaving their food bowl untouched. This is a clear sign your cat's feeling a little down in the dumps, and it could lead to potential weight loss and other health issues. Since cats are also good at hiding their true feelings, a change in eating habits is sometimes the only hint they drop to tell you that something is wrong. If you're worried about your cat's eating patterns, pay close attention during meals. Make sure that they have a balanced diet, and maybe consider giving them special treats like tuna. Treats act as small comforts, bringing them joy and helping them relieve stress. Overeating. Just like humans, bored cats may develop undesirable habits or engage in activities that are unhealthy for them, as they are frustrating for you. Signs of boredom in cats include behaviors like overeating, terrorizing other pets, or even destructive actions. Hey, we've all come across those times where we popped open a bag of chips or finished off a carton of ice cream simply because there was nothing else to do, right? Well, now you know exactly how boredom can lead to stress eating in cats in pretty much the same way. Terrorizing other pets. Now, just like humans, when we're bored, we sometimes do things we kinda shouldn't. Cats are no different. Scratch furniture because there's nothing better to do. If you feel your cat's lashing out at other animals, like attacking or chasing them, it could be a sign that they're bored out of their mind. In other words, your cat is seeking engagement and stimulation, trying to fulfill their natural predatory instincts. 10,000 years of domestication have sure taken them away from their natural habitat, but these natural instincts might resurface in the wrong way when they're bored. Changes in body language. Now, understanding your cat's emotions is easy if you know their body language. From meeting new people to reacting to odd sounds, cats use their body to tell you what's going on inside their little kitty brain. Whether they're expressing happiness or a desire to be left alone, decoding your cat's signals can benefit both of you. A happy cat often shows their joy by rolling on their back, hopping onto your lap, or slow blinks. On the other hand, a stressed cat may display a stiff and tense body, held low to the ground, or other behaviors like peeing or pooping outside their litter box. Observing your cat's eyes, ears, and tail can also provide insights into their emotional state. Stressed cats may have wide or narrowed eyes, flattened ears, or a tail close to their body. In short, being mindful of your cat's emotions is crucial for keeping tabs on their overall well-being. Keeping a close eye on these signs of boredom and loneliness while proactively working to address them is the least you can do. So there you have it, some telltale signs that your cat's having a rough day. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that bell button and don't forget to share your own thoughts and experiences in a comment below. See you next time!